At a time like this, we must take the initiative. There are countless people in need of help. I don't understand. Good old Zsa Zsa was so proud to be succeeded by his children. To think he will never get to see them carry on his legacy. I feel like I disagree with that, Alice. I think he did. I think I asked earlier in the story what it would be like to have a half a dead person on your body. And I feel like he was kind of like, F it, let me go. What can we do now? We must see to the people. Assess casualties as well as any damage done to the city, yes? If only I'd been more careful. Look, if you all had just unleashed the Red Fury, I would have ended... You know what? Maybe going on vacation was a mistake. Right. So, I saw someone in chat say, but what about the airships? Are you kidding me? Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Hello, Dravania? Hi, your best friend, Little JC. We got some bitches to take out. Bring all the boys. Let's do this shit. It's that easy. What's the point of being friends with everyone in the world if you don't bring your whole crew? Like, boop, boop, beep, boop. Hello, Charlian? Bring the guns. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Oh, hello? Doma? You got samurai? Bring that shit. Boop, beep, boop, boop. Oh, hey, Thavnair? I want all the dancers and elephant people. Let's go. It's not that hard. What's the point? Boop, beep, boop, boop. The following call is to the moon. Hey, moon, bring the bunnies. Like, what's the point? If I can't unleash hell on the... Like, I'm so much stronger than everyone in this game so far. And I'm just like... We'll let them solve their problems. Let me have this. Flip the switch. Flip the switch, Yoshida. And let me burn this shit to the ground. Flip the switch. Deploy Pudding Way. Deploy Pudding Way. Boop, 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 boop. Deploy Pudding Way. Sir, are you sure? We can't know what would happen if we unleash Pudding Way. I said do it! Deploy Pudding Way! Little JC. Oh, please, God. Oh, please, if there's any animators out there, I need Little JC facing down an army of purple robot men. And then you hear...
On your left.
A portal opens. Bah, bum, bum, ba, ba, and it's Pudding Way just by himself. Just Pudding Way. And it's like, oh, you're all screwed up now. I need that so badly. It's all the portals open. It's just bunnies. That's what I need. I need my Avengers Assemble moment in this expansion. Where they're like, you done messed up. You done messed up. That's what I need. That's the one thing I'm missing. If we could just have like I spent the last 10 years gathering a crew. And y'all thought you could be on some shit, but you not shit. That's what I need. All right. Falcona, I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the Lands Guard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all that we can. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. I need to look something up. We'll do it after this cutscene. Thank you for your report. Please inform the guard they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. The people. I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you. Thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. We'll split up and help them all. You can count on us. Alphino and Alice, could you take Bayside Bevy and Cryo and Aaronville, the palace perimeter? As for Little, please come to the Resplendent Quarter with me. We'll all meet back here afterwards. Okay, real quick. I'm going to internet. Ignore me for a minute. I'm looking something up on YouTube. Yeah, it doesn't really work there. All right, hold on. Let's keep going. All right, let's go here. How does this work? Nope, shit. Well, I was, in fact, way off. If you want to know what I'm looking at, I was trying to figure out. So the dude walked up and was like, zub, 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 and sucked out 2 Orbeez. And in my mind, I was thinking, I'll just show you what I'm looking at right now. Window capture, properties. And so I was thinking, could it be like this? Because wasn't it both, there was 2 parts of you, or the 3 parts of you? There's 2 parts, right? There's your memory and there's your soul, right? 2 parts, memory and soul. And so I was thinking that in this scene, we would see that the 3rd part's the body. Right. But they didn't take the body. The body was left there. So I was like, oh, is it like this? But this is clearly red. So maybe I'm wrong. But I was thinking, unless that's them putting 1 in. Hold on. Let's zoom forward. Do we have any? It flies off. And then look at that. Look. Oh, the best part about this video is there's just another me under. There's another me under me. The final step's complete. Right. Can we? All right. Go to it, my little cool kid. All right, hold on. What's the color here? It's 2 things though, right? Oh. No. Right. Whatever it is, it's memory. I believe it's memory and soul were the 2 things. But I don't know. Those clearly aren't the colors that we saw. So I don't know. All right. Anyway. Interesting. Look at this troublemaker. Wait, so you can just straight up get the armor from that I bet that's a dungeon set. Which means we're going to go beat the shit out of them. You know what? The bunny and cat version's absolutely hilarious. The cat ears and the bunny ears. It's very funny. Yeah, blast these haters. Yeah, blast these haters. How cool is it to get out here? Oh my God. Oh, hey. You know what the best part about this is? We have a wah, like a little sensible wah, and then like a wah, and then over here the 2 goobers wah, and then man, I wish I was a Lala. Don't we all, dude? Don't we all? All right, down I go. No hat. Vacation over. No hat. Vacation over. And corn? You're gonna give me 2 corn? Well, I'm gonna give you 1 tart Turali tart then. I can't accept this. Oh, wait, no, I can accept this one. Fair trade. I'll take your trash. Take a look at the face mask. Oh, I see that. That's very cute. You can have eyeballs or a triangle. The fact that you would wear the armor of the enemy is shocking. What is this? Wings? Yo, I'm gonna give these to someone. Here, have a map. Here, have a map. Fair trade. Fair trade. Yeah, add it to my list of gifts to give to people. Lovely. That's a what? That's a 96. Great. And that's a 96. That'll go on my Viper. Fantastic. All right. The adventure can... Uh-oh. Neon Dangle. What do we got? A philosopher sandwich. I see your philosopher sandwich and I gift you 1 honey pot. What? I gift you 10. Oh, no, never mind. Fair trade. Look, the trade was done. The trade was done. It's fair. Yay! So did the outside perma change? Oh, yeah. Whoa. Okay. If you're still in pain, there's no need to push yourself. Actually, I really like the idea of probably the decision to make the zone music so, like, happy. To have this transition to this is pretty stellar. You should be all right now.
My thanks. I'll be fine now. But we failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Valwok, Lamont, and Valcona? They're not to blame, I understand. I do, but I need to clear my head.
Thank you, sir. But my husband and son, they were... We go in here? Ah, there you are.
Thanks. I think I'm all right. Did you see them? Those soldiers? They look like people, but they killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves?
Look at the weather. Ominous clouds. No, those clouds are ominous. For them. Unleash him. Say the word. Say the word. The kids are gone. Oh no. Don't sweep that up. Those kids deserve better than that. Lalafels are monsters. Thank you. I thought I was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader, they say he looked like Zoralsha. But that can't be true, can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does? Do you think... All right, there's only 2 options here. 1, Zeralja went and met, I assume, the lady from the trailer who was talking to him, I think that was her, when he found the Golden City. And so either one, he is in full control, and it's one of those, like, when you find us, you unlock us, and we are at your whim, and, like, you are the hacker mastermind guy. Or two, they are using him for some sort of objective, and he's just a big dum-dum who's caught up in it. Which I feel like is probably more accurate, because I don't think he would go to the lengths to destroy his city. I don't think he'd do that on purpose. He wanted to, like, make people understand, but I feel like this is a warped, twisted version of it. I don't know. I have no clue. But if I know Final Fantasy, it's one of those things where he was like, my dream is to do this, and then the baddies were like, yeah, sure. Because I'm going to say something. She looked too innocent. That woman had like a, oh. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, lady. I don't even know you. I don't even know you, lady.
Thank you. The pain's better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where do they come from? Why do they attack us? Attack us? Yep. And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace under Guljaja. We were safe, but now...
I mean, that is kind of what Zeralja wanted. JPEG West! Woo, 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 woo! Oh, up here, huh? You finished aiding the people here? Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children! No, that wasn't the time. There's still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are in Talonmarch? And afterwards, go and find Alice at Bayside Bevy. Oh, the shades came off. The hat came off. Vacation over. Say the word. Say the word. Why are Lalafels coming? Lalafels are like, yeah, we'll clean this place up. Okay, I thought they killed this dude. I was about to be like, these sons of bitches went too far. They went too far. I was about to declare war on everyone. No evidence of significant damage from the battle. The fighting did not spread this far, it seems. Interesting. Ooh, I like that outfit. Whoa. Oh. Yes, Artemis. I love your hat. It's very cute. You know what? For you, butterfly wing. Trade. One carrot? Ooh, no, that's good root. Thank you. Bro, are these people bits? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, they killed Gabi, you son of a bitch. He's bigger than me. Fresh scorch marks on the ground are doubtless from the enemy assault. Shop appears to have weathered the chaos, though its wares have been strewn across the floor. I've helped all those I could find, and seen them delivered into the Landsguard's care. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Zeralta actually meant to harm the people, I mean, look around. The buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was more to incite fear, to show that he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How's Lamachi? Even after what happened to her father, she's trying so hard to fulfill her duty to the people. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest and soul. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gornikchuk Gleam Sands. Yep. Yo, they burnt. Actually, that's a really well done visual. Is they burnt the stuff off of the one broccoli? Hey, thank you. Have one root.
Steady now. I've brought you medicine. Drink.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamachi. Lamachi!
How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi. You need rest. You and him both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people, I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness. So much for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
You won't save your people by brooding is such a dick answer.
You'll stick with me. Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before, from Yokwista longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
I'm fine. I just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me and for urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much has happened so quickly. I struggle to make sense of all of it. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers Zoralja commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle, not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray, but I will make it my strength, the strength to do what I must. Only a good old face slap. Right. I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Gona. Could you and the others join us in a while? Well, however we decide to proceed, I want you all to be aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alice I'll be alright? She's probably at Bayside Bevy. You can only sweep so much! You can only sweep so much! Linkus. Oh, we got one? Ooh. Oh, you're back. By that, I take it to mean Lamachi is feeling better? She needs to be strong for her people of Tural. I understand that. She doesn't have to do it alone. So, if she intends to fight, then we fight together. That said, I wish I knew exactly what we were up against. Have some pants for you. Speaking of pants. Speaking of pantaloons. What level is my Viper? Not high enough to wear them, that's for sure. Okay. It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like an automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far and wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before? Kinda. Would you mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues as to Zerulch's new powers. It does look like one of them alien men from that alien zone. Examine the fallen soldier. You may move the camera as well as... See? Alright. Imagine this mechanic, but you're in like an abandoned temple. And you have a quest guy with you. His name is, Thavnair Jones. And Thavnair Jones is like, hey, we gotta find the thing here, and I need you to look around. And you're like, okay. And then you help him, like, right? Help me help you, Yoshida. Let's make Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, but it's the next expansion, and we follow in the footsteps of Azim. Sign me up. The Thavnair Jones. That's what I'm saying. And he'll be like, it belongs in Charlene! All right, real quick, checking for axolotls or Alice? You're supposed to be inspecting the soldier, remember? Okay, that's so. Alice was the bird this time around, I guess. Okay. Soldier's weapon. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun. However, it appears to be more like a Nerf gun. It's Nerf. Or nothing. Corpse. From a distance, it appeared to be a simple armor, but upon closer inspection, the construction is quite intricate. The material from which is made is unclear, and you see no signs of a power source. Is the next one his head? Helm. In place where eyes or mouth might be, you see strange sigil on the front of this helm. So, what do you think? It looks like a person, but it's clearly mechanical. Indeed. While it resembles a person, there's features that make it uncanny. The lack of a face, not least of all. Did you see any sign of a power source? So, it probably doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuels. I tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. That would seem to rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. Even the material it's made of is a mystery. Rather than metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? That's right! The glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate of the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observations with the others when we gather in Sunperch. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. I feel like describing it as stone is inaccurate. I feel like this is the only way Alice and Little JC know how to describe it. Because clearly, what we saw was like robot shit. And I don't think they have robots. They have automatons. They have all sorts of other things, but not like future bots, you know? Also, before I go back, I think something needs to happen. Vacation's over. Vacation ended. But Omicrons, look, that's not us, though. Yo, it's even raining here. Vacation over. Time to suit up. Time to bring out the suit. Bring out the red mage gear. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Look at this perfect lamp. Save. Let's unleash hell, Little JC. Vacation over. Only hell will be unleashed now. Oh, yeah. We're back, baby. The gauntlets are on. Look at this. I crafted the flawlessest outfit. Everything matches. Look at this little boy. He's ready to unleash hell on some bitches. All right, back. Where's his hat? He doesn't wear a hat. His hair matches the rest of him. Can we get a superhero suit up sequence? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know how I would do that at this point. We should actually go up here. Portrait? Oh, shit. Vacation over. Vacation over, edit. All right. Character. Oh, shit. Ooh. Holy shit. Let's go. Oh, my God. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This little boy's coming for your ass. Oh, my God. How do I make this? We're off. We're off. All right. We're almost back. We're almost back. He's coming for that ass. All right. If this would just work with me here and not be the worst control ever. Can we make him more mad? Why is the sneer so good? Oh, shit. All right, first off, we need to change this to fire. Where the hell's my fire? All right. Frame, island vacation, F that shit. No more island vacation, only hell to be unleashed upon the world. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're in it now. We're in it, son. We're in it, son. All right, hold on. Hold on. We need to change his look then. We can't have him flying. He's got to be, like, pissed. Can I... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! You done messed up. You done fucked up now! Look at this boy. Vacation over. Save. Vacation over. Unleash him. Unleash his fury on the world. Unleash his fury on the world. Vacation mode, switch flipped. We're done. Furious plus sneer is amazing. Shit just got real for this entire continent. Hey, hey! All right. Whoop. Yes. How might I trade you? How do you feel about sandwiches? 10 sandwiches. Wizard eggplants? I like it. It's pretty good. I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds. This is a finisher car! All I can think about now is, you haven't done a smell, you bitch! That's all I can think about. That show is awesome. All right. Looks like everyone is already is here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Let's go, team. I see this as clear as day. Bring him in. Let's go. No, this is obvious. This is step one. If we can do this, we can do anything.
Greetings, everyone.
I see that other staff.
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
All is well in the Annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Oh, he's so happy to see them.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his 2 successors. Thanks to Wuglamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise. It was actually after that the dome manifested, but based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant, addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold?
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Gulul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
it led to another reflection.
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter. I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Gulul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
You don't need to explain. Hold on.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
So it's newer than that?
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allegan, or Mahi, or Nemian. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Seven hells! What did you do?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
Is that baby Cryle in there? They did say 20 years ago. Cryle is 20, I think. That would be Dad, I assume. Is Cryle our Superman? Which world was this? Was it one that was destroyed? Cryle? Oh, shit.
Baby? Now hold on. Why would you...
Now what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
Though it never opened again. Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself. Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this. But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out.
Thank God he's addressing this.
When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical armor.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
You know, they could have given you any sort of option, but here's my thought. We're going to find it is fine. But if I choose, this looks like a job for the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, and we don't get some sort of Seventh Dawn-esque badass moment, I'm going to be so let down. I'm going to be so let down if there isn't like a... we all show up on screen. I'll be real let down if that doesn't happen. I'm going to try it. But I really want it to happen, so, I mean, like, all right.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again.
Yeah, let's
We've
go.
been
We
to
need
the
everyone.
literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
Bing bong, that's my girl.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Huh. Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zoroja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city. As such, I shall remain in Tural. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
I wish to go to the dome. As a student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world.
I was just thinking, well, if our healer stays, who's going to be our healer? And I was like, oh, these nerds are like, we know you've been horny for Graha. Don't worry, he's back. He's back. Don't worry. He will heal or tank or do whatever you need. Don't worry. Your boy's back. I was like, who would heal? And I was like, oh, wait, of course.
But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too.
I won't do anything of value, but I would also be there.
I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
All right, sure, I'll take it.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome Crew.
Yo, shout out Dome Crew 2024. Let's go, Dome Crew. Can we get Dome Crew t-shirts? Dome Crew, Dome Crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful. In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone.
Point of order. Where are the dads?
Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
Like, surely they would have been there to protect the people, right? Oh no, they did get kind of relieved. Where would they have gone? Yeah, Kona was like, yeah, get out of here. Okay, interesting. Another reflection encroaches upon our own. But how and why now? Please be safe. We'll find a way to breach the dome, and we'll make sure everyone inside is safe. Dome zone. I'm indebted to Ochika for overseeing operations in my absence. I will endeavor to make myself as useful as I can here. I fear we need to know more if we're to defend against another assault. I struggle to believe I'm from another reflection. I wonder, does this mean my soul is thinner than a native of the source? Also, would that explain some of the... Would that explain some of the connection between her and Hydaelyn? Why it was easier for Hydaelyn to talk through her compared to anyone else? Also, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go to my notes. Bear with me, I'm going to my notes really quick. I need to go to my notes. So, apparently, according to our world, all Lalafell were originally a group of people that lived in the South Seas, which is what they said. It looked like the South Seas writing. And then they found their way to Eorzea via trade routes. So... I mean, in theory... There's two options here. One, doesn't make sense though. Either, okay. So, one of the things we've seen so far is that on the first, they're dwarves, but they aren't necessarily Lalafells. And on the 13th, I don't think I've seen a single Lalafell, unless they turn into those little eyeball guys, but I don't think we saw a single one. The problem is, when the dwarves take off their helmets, they still kind of look like Lalafells, so I feel like this is a goofy theory. But I wonder if... Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Because I'm trying... So, the lore of the islands, when you do the variant or whatever they're called, those special dungeons. Do I have that? Oh shit, I'm gonna take... Surely not. You surely would have noticed. Gods, there's so much I don't understand, but my head is ripe to burst. Yo, I feel that. Where would it be under? Nope, that's the codex. Field record? Nope, that's not it. That's the dungeon finder. Right. Okay, all right, bing bong, let's go. All right, so the island, right. Did I never read this one? Ever? I feel like I did. Infants, yeah. Outside the childhood friend. Right, okay, no, we're good. Okay. On here... Little Lalafells hanging out. These could be the very same ruin kind of things that the runes that we saw. Investigate fish properties, click story, alchemy, potential. Okay, no, that just looks really cool. Be your friend, conservation record, great tree, over, okay. Click was born, sheltered. Nope. These arcanists were so fascinated with the speaker's jewel, why do they not live within the shrine which housed it? This I asked Kalika, who answered the shrine was enshrouded by an impenetrable mist, like the result of magics woven by its forgotten builders. This is what I was looking for. So in the islands, there's an area that's like you can't get to unless you do a bunch of bullshit, right? And in that area, if we have an image of it, I don't know if we have it. But wasn't that where the giant statue with the Lalafell with the orb was, right? And if the idea is that this is long forgotten magic, could it be then? All right, don't judge me. This does not make any sense thinking about timelines at the moment, but there's two options. Either one, long ago, Lalafells originated from a different source, or from a different shard, and then spread to other shards? Or Lalafells had a civilization there on the islands, and at some point ended up on another shard somehow? Because what we just saw is that the writing was the same, right? And if the writing was ancient, much like the stuff that's here, he answers the shrine was enshrouded in impenetrable mist, like the result of magics woven by its forgotten builders. So forgotten builders could imply that long ago, that Lalafells were like their own, like they were doing their own thing. The only problem with all this is, timeline-wise, I don't know how it makes any sense. Because we know the timeline right now. I think. I don't know. I mean, yeah, the Lalafells are colonizers, absolutely. That's what they've done. The thing is, I don't know the timeline, so Nimians were Lalafells, correct? Right? And so, at some point before Nim, Lalafells had to get to Nim. So we're talking a long... War of the Magi was the 5th astral era? Or, War of the Magi was 5, right? Hold on, I'm gonna go to my own video. This is so nerdy. Oh my god. All right, hold on. I'm really afraid to go look up something that isn't my own content now, because I'm scared I'm going to stumble upon a spoiler, and I do not want to be spoiled. I love shit like this. I live for mysteries like this. Hold on. Jesse Cox. I live for it. Heideland's History for Beginners. Let's go, me. Right. Okay, so the first Umbral Calamity was wind. Wind was what wiped out the world because the gods were mad, supposedly. I don't know what that means. We have no real answers there. Lightning was the second, and as far as Jesse in the History of Highland says... Talk to me. What we do know is that long ago, they took up residence in Eorzea, and the people of Eorzea revere them. Right,
however,
so that's the deities underground.
Right. But it's also... Although it isn't known why, the first astral era came to an end in a calamity of lightning. The skies darkened, and mankind was forced underground.
Does that connect in any way what's currently happening right now? We'll come back to that. I feel like that's a no, but we'll come back to that. Hold on. Continue,
but it's also thought during this time, due to the prayers of the hopeless, that the first magics began to take shape.
When it comes to the second astral and umbral eras, not much is really known about them. So we are missing an entire period of time. The second umbral and astral eras are unanswered at the moment. Anyway, so lightning, if you want to watch the Lore for Beginners videos, they're all on my channel. Lightning is the second astral umbral. The third is the Allagans. We know way too much about them. Who cares? The fourth, the Allagan Empire, crumbles in Earth. And saw the complete collapse of Allagan society. Right, technology was lost to time, and when the fourth astral era came about, the reformed societies lacked nearly all of the advancements of the prior ages. It's interesting that we don't really know a lot about the fourth, except that that's when everyone started to travel, right? So, in theory, the island-dwelling Lalafels and the cat people who came from the New World, I believe we know that, or islands, and doesn't matter. They came from all over the place. They all moved to Eorzea. So the fourth astral is everyone's migrating. We're all migrating around. A calamity of ice is what ended this age, right? Bringing about the fifth umbral era, but allowing for more races of men and beasts to move freely and migrate across the frozen seas. The fifth astral age was one of great importance and saw the rediscovery of magic. It was during right, and so this is when they discover Meteor. This is when we have Nim. Nim is a bunch of Lalafels. So potentially, what I'm getting at with my theory crafting here is that potentially what we're seeing is that whatever the plot of this game is about to be stems from the period, either the end of the fourth or the beginning of the fifth astral, or the fifth age, fifth era. And there's something going on in there, which is interesting because that puts it pretty far back. Again, 1,000 years or so, which I don't know. Have a look at the earlier entries. Were artisans of a different sort. They created arcane wooden familiars known as Quaqua to serve as both protectors and companions. Right. Practitioners of the art of Arcanima, which itself originated in the South Seas, employed gemstones to act as intermediary between the corporeal and the incorporeal when summoning familiars such as carbuncles. That's cute because it explains the gem. The properties of wood, however, make it suitable for self-same purpose. There's now evidence to suggest that early arcanists relied on wooden rather than gemstone cores. The tiresome lout of Humatsaya, interesting. By Arms 4K, the earliest known settlers arrived during the waning years of the fourth astral era. Bing bong, there we go. However, on the onset of the fifth calamity, there was an age, otherwise known as the Age of Endless Frost. These settlers vanished, leaving behind Great Shrine, which housed the statue of the Speaker. Dubbed Forgotten People by those that came after, their mark on a Lola wooden door, but their identity remains map. Yo, we cracked this shit. I'm absolutely convinced that we are, yo. So there is a whole forgotten time period, and then there's another source with Lalafell. This could mean so many things, but I think what this means, all right, here we go. This is my final theory thought on this. I think what this is saying, if we read based off of this, however, on the onset of the fifth calamity, otherwise known as the Age of Endless Frost, these settlers vanished. So at some point in time, there was a group of Lalafels led by a Lalafell queen who held the orb, or whatever she was, and they left. They're gone. And when new people came to settle the islands, probably more Lalafels, I don't know. When they came to settle the islands, there was an area of the islands they literally could not get into because it was like sealed off with magics that they could not do. So this is pre-Nimian Lalafels. So they're on some other shit. Do you think that in order to avoid the Age of Frost, they went to another source? I'm sorry, another shard. Sorry. The question I have now, though, is if they went to another shard, right, in order to survive whatever, you know, the frost, the endless frost, what does it mean when they gave Cryel, which is, it's happening, that's a thing now, they gave Cryel to Galuf? Is it because something happened on that shard? Is that shard one of the shards that was destroyed? Or is it something else? We're going to find out that, like, what is it? The 9th, the 11th. Oh my God, what are the shards that are left? The 9th, the 11th, and 8th? 7th and 8th? 7, 8, 9, 11? No, that's not it. Fourth? I know it's 9 and 11. I know for sure it's 9 and 11. Is it 4, 8, 9, 11? Right. There's only 4 that are left. But I know that 9 and 11 are 2 of them. And I know, and there's 2 others that I don't remember what they are. 4, 8, 9, 11. Thank you. So either something happened on the 4th, the 9th, the 8th, or the 11th that we don't know about, or they come from a place that was destroyed. The question is, who is Old One Head talking to then? Yes, the Void and the First exist, but the First, we've been literally everywhere you can go in the First because everything else is destroyed. So I feel like that's not a thing. And the Void, I think we've cracked that nugget open, and so that's a whole bunch of nothing. Plus Zero's handling one thing and Ukulele and crew are handling the other, so like, that's fine. I'm not worried about those. I feel like those are done for the moment. So it's either one of the 4 new ones that we've never been to before, or it's, oh God damn it. Do you think the town that looks like Final Fantasy IX is the 9th shard? And we're about to learn some like crazy shit about the 9th shard? I'm fine with that, but I feel like it's a crazy introduction to the 9th. I will say it could be one of the ones that's destroyed. That's also fascinating. I would love to know what happened to a destroyed, like, does the shard vanish? Like what? I don't know. I have no clue how this works. Fascinating questions. Fascinating questions. But this, yo, I forgot who in chat told me to read the first 2 here, but like, you're a hero. You cracked this open for me. Also, can I tell you this really makes me want to, it makes me want to buy, or I can't buy. It makes me want to go run those variant dungeon things so I can get the Lalafell holding the thing even more now. All right, she. This talk of reflection is perplexing, to say the least. I should be glad for your help in understanding and overcoming this crisis. Brother? Same. It's embarrassing to think Zorolja caught me unawares. But I've no doubt the bastard came to kill me. I reckon he would have succeeded were it anyone else. Who would have thought him taking the key would lead to all this? Me! Guy's a dick! I know what I have to do now. I know what I have to do. We talked to everyone last time. Let's continue on. The adventure continues. For boots. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The place we swore to uphold has been shattered, They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So, I want to call an assembly. I've been doing this for a decade and a half. Let this be a lesson. Hey, to everyone streaming and you're like, hey, man, I'm not good at this. I don't know what I'm doing. Just clip this and send it to yourself and on your bad days. Just remember, neither do I. Neither do I. Neither do I. I had gym stuff on the mind. All right. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them all will be well. As shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed who truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Little?
Me and the twins?
On a kind of sad adventure? Well, you handle that. Annabelle and I will see provisions of for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you could see the resplendent quarter in Bayside Bevy, Alice and I will split the rest of the city between us. My boy's back. Armor on. Let's go.
It's embarrassing to think how Zeralja caught me unawares, but I've no doubt the bastard came to kill me.
Right. Oh, well, this is the same dialogue from before. Yep. Same dialogue. Okay. All right. Welcome back, cats. Oops. All cats. Ooh, it is empty in here. Am I phased? Oh, I am. It's sad times. I'm not going to say it again because I've said it. I said it all yesterday. They just got to unleash me. They got to unleash me on the world. I got a whole 10 years of things I can use to set this shit straight. And so far, they're just like, calm, don't do it, JC. Don't murder everyone. I'm like,
say the word. I'll call the cavalry. We can do this right now.
Where exactly am I headed? All right, I'm going the right way.
Huh? Huh?
They'll be fine. They'll be back. I believe in those two kids.
Tural falls to the enemy. What will happen to us, to our homes, our farms, everything we worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and history is all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Lamont is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say?
They're gonna say, we've got a little JC. I'm gonna be like, let's beat the shit out of these dudes.
Really? The Dawn servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on? And stand around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. Dull. It'd be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I'll go here, what they have to say, what they intend to do even.
Meanwhile, you okay, kid? Was this always here? Although seemingly uniform in appearance, a closer look at these domiciles revealed the eclectic adornments added by the residents, the decorations emblematic of each inhabitant's land of origin. If Tural were a giant bird, then these richly colored homes would form its resplendent plumage. So resplendent. Such plumage. Yep. Final Fantasy 14. Oh, you're trying to trade me? For you? For showing up? What is a flying chair? Fine. I give you eggplants. Perfect. And a Shinryu? Great. Add it to my giveaways. Ding dong. That is a crazy laugh. Ah. No, get out of here! Get out of here, you!
I still can't believe we were attacked. For mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Val Wilklamad is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course.
This person does not need to be persuaded. Oh, okay.
Please, leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Glujaja is slain, and yet Val Uklamat and Valkona still fight for our nation? For us? Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen.
Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I've no doubt Val Waklamont and Valkona will share similar sentiments at their address. This person don't even need you. What about this guy? Do you think? Hey man, you okay?
I've had a rough day.
It's not safe here, and not anymore. I could try to leave Tural, but where else is there to go? You look like a well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Tural is beyond the enemy's reach. What are the lands across the salt? I know. Even if I ran, I know I regret it in the end. I love Tural. This is my home, and I know that Dawn's servants would give their lives to defend her. I'll put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Shout out to that shadow. Nope, that shadow as well. Are we done? Did we do it all? I forgot the ground is scorched.
Ooh. The wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry, friend, but I've no time to spare. Lamont of Alcona will soon be giving a public address, and I have to finish my taking inventory before then. Given the circumstances, it'll be quite important. You'll want to be there as well.
That person tried to sell me on it. Well, I mean, now's a good time as any to get these. High Tide Harbor. Due to the abundance of reefs in Tuliolo's coastal waters, marine visitors are forced to anchor their ships out at sea and board smaller vessels to make safe landfall. The harbor's name is no idle promise, as even boats with shallow drafts can be caught on rocks when tide is low. This guy.
Look, man, I got work to do. I don't care about that. These bananas ain't gonna deliver themselves, pal.
I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? What are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. You and me both, paranoid resident. I see. I put my mind at ease to learn anything of the threat we face. All right, then. I'll go to the Wing and Walk. Thank you. I feel better already. Likely better still once I hear the Dawn servants have to say. Yeah! Whew. Clearing up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing? Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tuliolo won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. Good for them. I need to stock up food and medicine, as much as I can. And well, what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do, too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere else safe. Well, Lamont wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Where are you at, distressed citizens? Oh, this guy, he's flustered. That's pretty distressing. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Lamont and Valcona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. Brother? They're going to strike back at the enemy. So, they're resolved to face this.
Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. All right, I'll go and hear their address.
Hey, a bing and a bong. I think I picked the longest one to run to, but here we are. All right, you two crazy kids. Tell us your plan. Oh no. Tess is full robot. He's buying all the toilet paper. That guy was stockpiling. He knew what was up. I was just discussing the gate to the Golden City with Kendra. He has been patiently answering my few questions. Did you not see Alice on your way here? I did not. It seems Cryle and Aaronville have yet to return. Still busy making preparations for our expedition, I presume. Thank you again for spreading the word of our address. I fear those who needed assurance most would not have been present otherwise.
A few questions, more like a bleeding broadside of them. Took me back to me time with Gallup, it did. Charlie and Scholars, I swear.
It looks like you brought quite a few people, thank you. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. That sounds like Alice.
My apologies for involving you all in Tural affairs.
We're simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Geralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear.
Oh, the potato's so mad. Thank you.
I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Little.
You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We'll restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. It begins by speaking to the people from our hearts.
Right. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did. Glad the two of you showed up to and add that. Based on our observations of being here for 25 minutes, we feel like those kids turned out all right. He's just so much taller than everyone else. It's hilarious.
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down.
Alright, I'm gonna be quiet, but I'm very curious.
I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
I was about to say, are you gonna just keep saying the enemy leader? I was like, that's pretty, like, shifty. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, we're good. That's the entire time was like, are you gonna keep saying your foe? We okay.
Zoralsha? It's true. I saw him.
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralsha torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
Let me loose.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing.
What? Just let me loose. Let me go.
That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralsha and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack.
Well, reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Tural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
This man's slowly working into my good graces.
Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliola!
I can't get over how some characters literally just sound like they were from Final Fantasy VII. Like, that guy took the boat from Midgar to come here.
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
He's also on vacation. That probably checks out.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope.
I hope. Look. Kona, buddy, baby boy. Let little JC handle this. Like, I know you're just starting. That's cool. Bless. My man. Boop, 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 boop. Charlene, break out that giant ass ship powered by icons that will blow the shit out of those guys. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Yo, Dravania, bring the entire horde. Boop, 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 boop. Yo, hey, Garlemald, what you got? You got any more of those flying machines? Let's do that shit. Like, it ain't even that hard, bro. I can make a phone call and make that happen. It ain't even that hard. Let me do my thing. Let me do my thing.
Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
Yeah. I'm like...
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you.
Hey, Gaius. Remember that giant mech I was in? I can... Like, let's just bring that. Just bring that here. Just... You got ships that can fly that stuff around. Like, let's go. Let's go. I have a whole moon army. I have an army of moon rabbits. Let's go.
Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do.
This is the time in the story where if I was Waklamon, I'd be like, and that guy right there, that's the Warrior of Light. And that dude beat like actual gods. We good. We good. Sky robots ain't got nothing on him.
Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Jokes aside, how would they know who we are? Good point. Because I haven't done anything worthwhile at this point. I've just kind of been like, do your thing, kids. She did well. It is inspiring to see such diverse peoples rally as one. The people of Tural have come together for this fight. We must endeavor not to fail them. Cryle? Cryle? I can't wait to find out what's going on with you. I'm glad to see so many people came. I wasn't sure how many I had won over, so I decided to keep at it. That was a rousing speech, was it not? Let us do our part to ensure that the Dawn Servant can fulfill their promise to the people. Listening to Oklahoma and Kona, I'm reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often find myself speaking before the people, the Crystarium, in like manner. And through their deeds, they answered me. The people of Tural, too, will rise to the occasion. I can tell. I look forward to the day when peace is restored to Tural. There's so much I wish to see. By the way, I'm not going to rehash our entire theory crafting from last night. Shout out to everyone who was here for that. Bless you. But I will say, we theory crafted so much, we ended up here. Looking at the records. This is where we got to. This is where we got to. And I just want to say, dubbed the Forgotten People by those who came after. There's a whole... we did a whole thing last night, and I am here for it.